Orders are as follows. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Horizon Forbidden West playthrough, where we're gonna pick up where we last left off, and apparently we have to talk with Val and do this quest. This part of the main quest. Otherwise, I won't be able to, well, explore other side quests and all that. Let's see.
I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Oh.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
Question is, which one was it? That's Aloy's room.
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later. Gaia? What was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
Oh, that's too bad.
Oh. Okay, so I think this is the room that she opened. What does this lead? Yes, exactly.
There's data here.
Oh, I see a data point.
What for?
A little flourish, no data point. Oh, it's an audio log actually.
Switch to a private log? Okay, so Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark. A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
Interesting. I believe this is... This may be the first data point that I find here? Will it be more? As we get more people and all that. Okay, do I just... I don't think I can pull the box, right? No. That door is halfway open. And I'm not seeing any other paths to get there. Okay. Oh.
Oh, I'm back in the sleeping quarters.
Oh. Can I...
Looks like Arendt and Catalo moved their stuff in.
Then I can open this door, alright. Again, can I reach that one? It doesn't give me the prompt. I'm just gonna backtrack in case there's maybe another path. No? Okay. Is this the only room you opened, Gaia, or maybe another one? So this leads here, okay, full circle. Not showing any other potential data points to the focus. That's the fragments. The shuttle. So it looks like there should be just one room that's still not open.
There it is.
What if it's this one here? Yes, this is Aloy's room. Exit. I mean, hold up. Is there anything on the other levels?
Door's locked. Maybe Gaia will be able to get it open later.
Okay, so another room that needs opened. This should take me up there. I don't know. Get you to that lift. This is the main room. Actually, yeah, I haven't checked around here. So that was another chest. This one is locked. And this is how we access the facility. This door locked as well. I might look around off screen, like to recheck all the rooms that I've been before. But so far it's this room here and then another room on the low level. Alright, where are the guys over here?
There she is. You ready to head out?
Yep.
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
And we do have... all 3 of us have focuses. Oh, are we going directly? Alright.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
I mean, hey, you wanted to come, so... Oh? Okay.
Merman.
What is that?
A really big ballista.
What the hell?
Oh. Did he manage to disable the shield? Oh, but why? Okay. They managed only to fire once.
Well, that takes the keg.
Varl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that zenith.
Wait, so you're telling me they...
Well, there are obviously more zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
Okay, so where exactly? Ah, so this is... Oh, okay, so this is part of the main quest. The area that I mentioned I couldn't get up because
Smells
some
melting on my clothes.
invisible wall
Right.
that is. You do have some caches there. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to check up on these guys, as this is where the ballista was. Okay, let's just get the caches first. And that's errand. Looks like Ravager, and then yeah, one of their machines as well. Yeah, DC.
This'll be in my stash when I need it.
Okay, there's the other cache. Oh. There's another cache on the other side. I think we're okay. I see a Ravager Stalker Dart gun actually, not a Ravager gun. Just wanna get this one a bit more closer. So you're telling me they did manage to get one of the Zenith off the board.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
Okay, this is actually an audio log by the looks of it.
What?
Hello, Verbena? What do you have for me?
I checked everywhere, still no sign of the asset. Can we call off this pointless search already?
Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that?
Hold on. I think I see something.
Looks like this was right before she got ambushed.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Spectre instructions. Data corruption severe. Right, so Spectre unit X9K4 .16-N3 orders received. Prime directive assist recovery of the asset. Secondary directive continue monitoring Verbena Sutter. Orders acknowledged. Status report sent to Gerard Bieri. Hostile detectives detected engaging targets. Danger system failure imminent.
Forge's breath. What a mess.
I doubt. I doubt that the Ravager took down this Sentinel. Could have been a combination of the weapon these guys used. You see with the weapon first.
Our weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
Which is when? After I checked all the other clues, or after we come back from another place?
One of the sons of Prometheus.
Oh.
It looks like his focus was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Telemetry log. Initiated coordinates. Redacted malfunction detector self-destruct. Initiated telemetry. Terminated. And then camping gear.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Were they watching this area? Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Either watching or guarding something? It's a bit too convenient. Do the Zenith have some kind, maybe like a traitor? Huh.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she'd lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? The Luthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Could be. Okay, Val, I see you're in front of a cave. Whoa. This looks like it's been drilled, actually. Bit of an unnatural formation.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Just be careful. Oh, okay. It's not that steep.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the Proving Lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe.
Alright, yeah, definitely they went all the way through. A couple of levels of the facility as well. Okay, there's a cache over there. Huh. I thought maybe I would have at least some cash to pick up over here. And nothing underneath. Dead end by the looks of it. Pardon me, Val.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Also, I see a data point, at least one. So let's see what's that one. Command log. Key storage units accessed. Data transfers initiated. Operation suspended. Fusion reactor on standby mode. Download initiated. Beamcast initiated. Destination redacted. No... no dates or anything. So this could have been long time ago or recent. There are another beamcast transmitter of unknown design, damaged beyond repair. Gotcha. Okay, bunker door. It looks like, again, not much here. Can only detect or examine this one.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
Huh.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eluthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably.
I mean,
Then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
would be something else entirely. But there's another option. Maybe somebody else got
So,
to it?
exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or anything you can blow up.
Ah, okay. The focus was picking up this cache here. I thought these consoles I could have interacted with. Okay, so there is an upper level. There's a lower level as well. And this looks like it's a dead end. Let's check upstairs first. There is a door. Can I pry this open as well? No. There is a cache. Okay, before I decide... Oh, what was that? There's another cache, which I cannot get to it. What about underground? So there's another door I can open. I can open here. Okay, cache here. So definitely there's multiple things I can check. Let's start with these ones. Looks like it might be almost like a dead end, so to speak. I see some caches. Let's see the first data point. Priority shift from Song Geo to Far Zenith research staff. All. As you will undoubtedly have heard by now, we have lost the brightest star among us. Research on ectogenesis for the Odyssey was near and dear to Peter, and on behalf of the new High Council, I commend you for all your efforts and the great strides made over the last several years. Yet, as we mourn our founder, we must also keep our gaze on the bright future ahead. To that end, we'll be shifting project priorities. Over the coming days, you'll be briefed on exciting developments in longevity research from our Tokyo and Lagos facilities, with new assignments to follow. In the meantime, all ectogenic chambers should be moved to storage. Refer to your leads with any questions. Ectogenic chambers, I believe, wasn't it the
All
one
this
that...
stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I believe... Wasn't there a deal or some data point that I found, maybe I believe in the first game, that mentioned a deal about the Zero Dawn project to receive like a certain amount of ectogenic chambers in exchange for Apollo, or was it here? Okay, I seem to remember something like that. I may be wrong.
Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so.
Let's read. Progress report. August 19th, 2064. Data corrupted. has seen a significant improvement, decreasing the time between touch-ups that commercially available treatments like osmanthus refugein require. As for Malik's team, the latest results from their neuropsychology experiment seems promising, and with the supplementary data provided by our Tokyo facility, we seem to be closing in on functional first-generation implants. Meanwhile, our friends in Zurich have sent over their findings on WBE. Mixed results. A couple of promising avenues, but anything bordering on real digital transcendence looks to be decades away. If not, data corrupted. Probably centuries? That's this door here. Don't really need to be jumping on this one.
This place is huge.
Yo.
Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe
me
the
about it.
asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
Let's not actually. So this was the basement. I'm assuming this would be like the right way. Unless if I take the upper path, it's gonna converge over there anyway. And that might be the case, because looks like the waypoint shows me up there as well. Wow, where are you going? Find anything? No. How many level will be? So that's outside. This is the big room. So I just came back out. Maybe.
So,
Yeah.
how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
Hey, another data point. Spoon-fed. From Daniel McGill to Claire Nguyen. Nguyen, probably butchered that name. January 18th, 2065. Claire. Wish you had been on the call with me with Zero Dawn. Whoever negotiated this deal with them was ingenious. A bunch of our old tech collecting dust in storage in exchange for a copy of all human knowledge? Yeah, there it is. Talk about a bargain. And the guy heading up the Eleuthia subfunction, Patrick Brochard Klein, could practically see sparkles in his eyes when he was bombarding us with follow-up questions on the ectogenic chamber's design. It was like we were waving catnip in front of him. Anyway, they're requesting additional material on nutrition delivery. Higher-ups gave the go-ahead, so send over everything we have. Brochard Klein will probably pee his pants in glee. Dan. Yeah, so it is what I remembered correctly. And yep, okay, this loops back here. I see. Yeah, grapple point 1, 2, 3. Like around 6 caches. Spread around. What was the other one? I thought there were like 2 in this area. This one. Probably that one over there. go on the same level over here. That's them taken care of. There's the other cache that I knew I saw on this side close by. Okay, I have a grapple point over there, sure. So we'll have a cache there and 2 over here.
A control console to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Okay, so that's the console. Oh, can I open that door first? Yes, we can. Oh, but nothing in it. Okay, this looks like to be, for now, end of the line. Oh, enter code.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
Oh, so that's... Wait, what wasn't it? 237. Right, which one was the... Yeah, 237.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
237. I mean, if you count from 0, then yeah, it would be 237. It's a person? Oh. Hold up.
Aloy. It's you.
Not exactly, but...
Skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Far Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have Aletheia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least they don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, damn.
You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye. So she's
still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Okay.
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I was wondering if...
I'll protect her.
she was another clone or the same one we saw.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here.
Okay, hold up. I have a data point. Beta. It should be... Yeah. Wow, I just heard.
Can't let it get through to Varl on the clone.
Sure. Prepared for battle. What can I do here? Do I have any...
Here it comes!
Okay, actually weak against... acid.
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you? Oh!
Ow.
Oh!
Ow.
There. I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
It does have. You see it, but... Ooh, nice.
That thing's quick.
Was quick.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Right, this Spectre is big glitching. Yeah, I think because I'm a bit overleveled, it actually went rather quick.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Come on, don't get stuck in the small barrel. Nothing new, right? I think I got hopefully everything.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight, I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
There's just the one, right?
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I gotta get to Aaron.
Okay, where are you? What kind of want to...
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out! That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
And the second you need me, I'm there.
Spectre's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield weapon. I need to sneak around behind it.
Yeah, don't worry.
I take that thing head on. A heavy weapon. I could use it against the Spectre.
Aha, that's why this was here.
There's no crunch on any of these.
And actually, this is not the spot I left the weapon, I think. I need to have a bunny just chilling in the snow. Yeah, definitely. I remember I brought the weapon closer.
Shields down! It's on the move!
One more.
Ah! A heavy
Never
weapon.
mind.
That could help. Oh! Oh!
Gah! Get the fumes in your eyes.
Be careful, Aaron.
Got his weak spot.
And oh, nice. Whew, right. Oh, what did he drop?
She's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
Maybe you should have had a couple of drinks,
If I can
Aaron.
figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
You know, just saying. That's the stopper gun. Okay, so we are taking this weapon again. I'm assuming it's cool enough.
No. Damn it.
No, at least something did remain behind.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Indeed.
I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
Anybody seen one of my machine strike
Where'd
pieces
Katalo
around?
go?
Oh, yeah. Well, he's not here.
Didn't get stained. I could use a drink.
Aloy, there are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Sure. Do you get anything new in terms of data point? Ah, it's Aaron listening to the music. I thought somebody was screaming around here.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement? Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe.
Okay, how's the training going?
What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why we have to make Gaia whole again.
And what else for your training?
Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Aether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those stormbirds in line.
Okay, regarding our friends in the
You
base.
said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
Okay, thank you for the information.
I
Zoe.
need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps.
Oh, that's the Utaru figure. Errand. How are we doing?
Errand? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
Because there's two of me now.
Right, there's two of you now. At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying.
So, what do you think of Beta?
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
Yeah, okay, thoughtful of you. So how's the training going?
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
I mean, I shouldn't be laughing, but okay. He tried. Anything else?
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
Alright, keep at it.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
No promises there, Erend. No promises there. Oh, there's Kotalo.
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
Nice, okay. I mean, I doubt it's gonna show something here now, but sure.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
It's hard to explain. She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe.
Yeah. What do you think of her?
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tanakh territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
That, I don't know.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regala's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
So, how's the training going?
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there.
Anything else?
Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hikaro's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
Okay, anything else on the Tanakh? Looks like no. Why are you showing me? Okay, let me just select one and
What did Chief Hikaro say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
Okay, and now that
I need to go.
On your way then.
that shows that there's nothing else new, right? Is that a point? Ah, Gaia, can you open this door? Never mind. Okay, so there was Kotalo.
No good. Door's locked until Gaia can restore access.
This is my Aloy's room. Oh. Thought I saw a data point. Or the icon of it.
There it is.
That's towards Gaia.
Thur must have picked this up at Silence workshop. I guess it's what Silence used to capture Hades before he moved it to that orb. I don't know what bothers me more. That he tricked me, or that I didn't see it coming.
Probably both. Was this here from the start? Or did it just appear now? Alright, where is... Wait, so which one would be... Okay, let's talk with Gaia actually first. Looks like this is secondary. Gaia?
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, this was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands.
Makes sense.
Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Yeah,
Based
I was
on
about
your
to say.
data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
And he's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Aletheia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The two remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time. Well, I guess I better check on the clone before I head back out there.
Yes. She retreated to the maintenance corridor directly below us. Varl is with her.
Right. Thanks, Gaia.
Hey, we do have more conversation available though.
Hi, Gaia.
Hello, Aloy.
Looks like anything new on the missing subordinate functions?
The missing subordinate functions.
Artemis rewilded the Aletheia into culturing a new Apollo and disseminating. Unfortunate. All are...
Okay,
Pharaoh,
so...
huh?
Understand. He appears...
All three of the missing functions, or were. Do you still...
empowering. Unfortunate. Attaining them in the short term is very...
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over this... But we'll need Hephaestus.
Correct.
That was new. God damn it.
The missing subordinate
Right, let me see if I can get a repeat.
Disseminating. Unfortunate. All are... Understandable.
Pharaoh.
He appears to have been...
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density, empowering my overall function. Unfortunately, as we now know they are in the possession of Far Zenith, attaining them in the short term is very likely impossible.
I guess our best shot at recovering them is by taking over the Zenith base. But we'll need Hephaestus and a bunch of combat machines to do that.
Correct.
Okay, so that was new. About the Zenith. What can you tell me about the technology?
So, based on what we've seen, I guess we can assume the Zenith's technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes. As your encounters with them amply demonstrate, they appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
They seemed indestructible, but that weapon the rebels used stripped their shield somehow.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. While we lack the anti-shielding weapon, were I to absorb Hephaestus and utilize it to create a large force of combat machines, no shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
So, strength in numbers and hit them with bug bites, in a way. Okay, about the old world. More about the discoveries?
When we were at the facility where we found Beta, there were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis. I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate. Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising.
Okay. Thank you for the
I
information.
should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
Okay, this was a bit weird that it did not show an exclamation mark, and only new conversation was halfway. Well, when I chose that option, because they already said like, oh, about that Pharaoh, narcissistic and whatnot, and then it was the mention that
Door won't open. Guess Gaia hasn't been able to restore access
Aloy!
yet.
Glad you made it back okay.
okay, so it's this door over here. But yeah, I was thinking like, okay, they have Apollo. That's the big news. Like they have Apollo, so there is a copy of Apollo.
It's a good thing you're here.
And they have Eleuthia, Artemis. So basically what we're missing.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up.
Okay.
So, Aloy, I suppose you want information. About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So Far Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What? not
do you mean?
their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know? How
Whoa.
can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves? I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants. And you? Does that mean that you're... I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, also that I could serve my function. Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Also, I was about to say, she sounds a bit like robotic. Like in her way how she speaks and she acts. What can you tell me more about your origins?
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
The archive. What is that exactly?
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy. So it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge, just out of reach, must have been frustrating.
So, how did you escape?
How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
To escape, right?
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done.
So there were actually 237 chambers. Okay. What more can you tell me about the Zeniths?
So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric, he's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know.
So where is this Zenith base?
You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside.
but I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus, infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony.
Hey, what more can you tell me about the colony?
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too.
Alright, and what about... What more can you tell me about their plan for Earth?
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that.
So... your role in the plan?
The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
Wait, so you're telling me they send a signal?
So you know about the extinction signal? It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well... surprise.
Okay. I guess I'll let you rest for now.
Alright, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaia's fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location! Of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone.
Breathe.
I'm gonna die.
Hey.
Breathe.
Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
How'd it go?
Her injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
So I guess we won't be making use of Sylens' weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more subfunctions to get.
Okay. You don't have anything... Or?
Hi. I'm back.
You have anything new? You didn't have any exclamation mark, right?
It's time for... Yeah.
Yeah, jeez, was in for a shock, that's for sure. Right, but keep Poseidon. Can do these ones. I do have the quest with Talana. Don't know where exactly that is. First on the fly. Basically everything is active. And I cannot see it from here. Oh, I do have new quest inside the base. Wonderful. Looks like there's no conversation. From who? Val, and then quest from Zoe. Right. I'm gonna leave it here for this episode, so I can do a save and check my stuff off screen and all that. And when we'll be back at this spot, talk with Val, see what the quest is about, and we continue from there. But for now, hopefully you enjoyed this episode, guys, and I'll see you next time. As always, don't forget to take care.